Welcome to the channel, Ahilan here. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to design a strategic book outline. And this could be the difference between you having a high quality book versus a low quality subpar book. But before I do, I'd like to ask if you can please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Taking an extra 20 to 30 minutes writing a detailed book outline can make a huge difference with the quality of your book. It's true not all ghostwriters are made equal. However, your instructions can go a long way. No matter how qualified your ghostwriter is, if you provide poor instructions, you can expect a poor book. Speaking of ghostwriters, if you're looking for high quality ghostwriting companies to write professional books for you, I have a list of them you can use. I'll leave a link down below to those lists of ghostwriting companies that are top tier and high quality. I will also provide some discount codes you can use to save some money as well. So that'll be all down in the description is where you can find them. Now let's get into the lesson. So after you've done your niche research, you need to select a specific topic within your niche. Remember to be specific. Niche down and identify your customer avatar. What to include. Include images if warranted. What type of book are you creating? Who is your target audience? Is it a step-by-step instructional technical book, so like a technical guide, a self-help book, or even a cookbook? You need to figure out if your book requires images or not. Illustrations enhance the quality of the book and enable you to charge higher price points, equating to more royalties for you. Narrative. You need to decide what style or tone of voice your writer will be using. Leave no room for guesswork. So you don't want to leave room for your writer to misinterpret and write something that you don't want inside your book. Mention things you don't want to include. So a lot of the times I see a lot of new self-publishers giving out poor instructions to their ghostwriters, and as a result, they receive poor quality books. That shouldn't be any surprise. As the publisher, you need to hold creative direction. You're delegating and giving instructions on how your book should be written. If you don't have any detailed instructions, you are handing over creative direction to your ghostwriter, which may not be the best thing for your business. Remember, you're the visionary and your ghostwriter works for you. Book length. So you need to be meticulous with how you allocate your word count. Which chapters should have the bulk or meat of the subject matter? Which chapters should have less content? For example, if you have a 20,000 word book and your writer spends the first 2,000 words on your introduction, is that something you want? Or can you redistribute the word count, and instead of 2,000 words for the intro, you can cut it down to 500 and use the remaining 1,500 words in more important aspects of your book? My advice is that your intro and conclusion should always have the least amount of words, because in your intro, you are simply introducing the topic, and in your conclusion, you are just summarizing the book. Along with allocating word count, you need to detail outlines on the concept of certain chapters. So you should write things on what should be covered and discussed in certain chapters, materials they can reference, etc. So in the next slide, I'm going to give you an example of a book outline for the paleo diet. So it's a weight loss book, paleo diet, intro 500 to 800 words in length maximum. So the writer is being instructed to explain the benefits of the diet using science-based facts. 250 words on what makes the paleo diet different from the other diet fads. Discuss how understanding how to use this diet can increase your vitality and help you lose weight fast. So for chapter 1, we're going to be discussing psychological and emotional aspects of dieting. We're going to talk about how everyone is unique and responds differently to certain foods. And we're going to discuss the importance of eating clean and the dangers of being overweight. So associated diseases that you are at risk for. Chapter 2, we're going to talk about how the paleo diet works. We're going to list foods you can eat and the benefits to them. And we're also going to do a polarizing effect where we're going to list foods to abstain from and the consequences of eating them. So refined foods, junk foods, fast foods, etc. Chapter 3, we're going to talk about the problems with modern day diets and why people fail. We're going to provide a 21-day meal plan. We're going to mention some power foods, give out some recipes and ingredients step by step. And chapter 4, we're going to talk about lifestyle tips, massages, meditation, relaxation techniques, and supplements they can use. This is more of a holistic approach and helps with the paleo diet. The conclusion, we're going to summarize your book within 500 to 850 words in length. What not to include. So we're going to tell our writers what not to include for our books. So do not include a book description or disclaimer because this is a waste of words. And ghostwriters are notorious for this. They can take up to 1,000 words, which is just a waste when you can use those words for other more important aspects of your book. And then we're going to have additional instructions. So format the book, cite all sources at the end, and create a clickable table of contents. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. That's going to be all for the book outline video. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching.